Hello everybody and good morning. It's me, Mrs. Atkinson here. Miss Webb has read the story of Commotion in the Ocean, all about the sea creatures, and it's a really lovely rhyming book, isn't it? So you will have heard Miss Webb read that story earlier on in the week. Now your job today is to have a go and make your very own non-fiction book. So it's a book with information in to tell you about some of the creatures that you heard about in the story. So if you think about the story, the commotion in the ocean, there was an octopus, we had a stingray, a lobster, I've got a list that I'm reading, a crab, turtle, dolphin, jellyfish, angelfish, swordfish, big blue whale, a walrus with really long tusks, penguin, polar bears, sharks and barnacles. Remember the little barnacles that were stuck onto the whale's stomach, the bottom of his tummy. So you can think about all those different sea creatures and then you can have a go at making your very own non-fiction book. Now I have started. And I want to show you my job. Miss Webb gave me the job of showing you how to make one. So I'm going to give you a bit of a clue. So the first thing you need to do is to get some paper. So I've got some paper here. And I folded my paper in half. And I put it all together. So it's an A4 size, like this. I'm lucky because I've got some coloured paper at home. You might have some white paper. White paper is probably even better. And then you put them all together like that. So you've got a little book already. So I've got quite a few pages there. And I have named my non-fiction book Sea Creatures. And I've done some waves and a little fish and a sunshine because it's raining outside and I wanted to cheer myself up and think about the sea and the sand and summer holidays and lovely things like that. So that's the start of my non-fiction book. What I thought we would do is draw some pictures of some of the animals and we can label some of those animals and maybe write a little sentence about anything that you know about those animals. I'm quite lucky because at home, when Rosa and Sonny were a little bit younger, we bought some really special books. And this one is called I Wonder Why the Sea is Salty. And I thought that would be a really nice book to have a look through to give me some ideas as to what to put in my non-fiction book. So that's a lovely story. We've actually got lots and lots of books like this. So that is I Wonder Why the Sea is Salty. I wonder if you know. I wonder why penguins can't fly. I wonder why volcanoes blow their tops. That's exciting, isn't it? I wonder why the sun rises. And we have so many of these, and they are really, really interesting. I wonder why I sleep. I know why I sleep after a long day at school with you lovely lot. And lots. I wonder why the pyramids were built. Oh, I wonder why tunnels are round. I haven't even thought about why tunnels are round. I wonder why planes have wings. And lots more of those I Wonder Why books. But I've also got these books as well. These are information, non-fiction books. This is all about how a penguin grows from being an egg to a penguin. So that might help me make my non-fiction book. This is all about how an acorn grows to a big, big oak tree. This one is a joey to a kangaroo because a little baby kangaroo is called a joey. So it shows how that grows, how the joey grows. Seed to a sunflower because every one of these little seeds grows into a sunflower. I think that's amazing. How does the egg grow to become a chicken? Tadpole to a frog. Caterpillar to a butterfly. We've got a butterfly again in our house at the moment. Egg to a bee. Tiny little egg. And last one, this is called a fry. A seahorse, when it is really young, is called a fry. So that could help me with our story as well. So yeah, if you've got some lovely books at home, then it would be really good to have a go and look inside them to get some ideas about your non-fiction book. But if you haven't, you've got Google, you've got the internet, you've got mummies and daddies and big brothers and sisters to help. So just have a go. So, sea creatures. On the first page, I'm going to turn it over. So that's my front cover. And then I'm going to turn it over. I think my first page, I'm going to write as many of the sea creatures in the story as I can. So I'm going to have a go. You might not be able to see this. So that's going to be my first page. Octopus. Oct-o-pus. There we go. Do you want to have a look? I've written octopus because that was in the story. So I might draw an octopus somewhere along the line. Crab. Ooh, I like drawing crabs. Crab. That's a good word, isn't it? Crab. You can say those together. A cluster. Crab. Shark. Ooh, I like sharks. They're very beautiful animals. And that's a really good word to write as well. Look. Shark. I might do something. Oh, jellyfish. I might do something about jellyfish because I think they're very, very beautiful animals, beautiful sea creatures. And the word jellyfish is a good one to read as well. Look, jelly, and then you've got the word fish. Fish, jellyfish. What about a dolphin? Because I like the way they swim. Dolphin. And last one, what about a penguin? Because I think I've got a lot of information using the books that I've got at home about a penguin. So all those words are on my first page. So I might draw pictures of all those in my book. So I'm going to start with an octopus. That's my first one. So turn the page and I've got a new page, a yellow page. Lovely jubbly. Looks like a sandy sea. Sandy sea? I don't mean sandy sea. I mean looks like the sand. So octopus. So I can draw an octopus. You can watch me if you want. If I can move my phone. So my first page is going to have an octopus. Do you know how many legs an octopus has? 8. Well done. So it's got a big jelly head. Big jelly head. And I need to make sure it's got 1 wobbly, 2 wobbly legs, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Look at that big fat leg. It's got a lot of fish inside that little one. And then I'm going to give him 2 big eyes. There we go. That is my octopus. I might give him a smiley face because he's quite a happy chappy. So that is my octopus. If you want to give your octopus some little detail, you could put some little, they do have little circles on their legs, on each leg. So you could do that. There we go. So you could put some little circles on. And do you know what? I could think about some information about this octopus. It has 8 legs. So that's perfect. That's the start of my information. It has 8 legs. There we go. I'm just rushing, but mummies and daddies could help you. It has 8 legs. So that's my first page. Then the crab. I wanted to do the crab. So I'm going to choose an orangey colour. Right. I don't really know how to draw a crab. I wonder if I've got a crab in my special book. Let's have a look. There must be a crab somewhere because, pardon me, just flicking through my special book, see if I can find a crab. With lots of jellyfish and things. And limpets, they're like little shells. I cannot believe there isn't a crab. Right, well, I'm going to have a go. So I'm going to give it a roundish, kind of oval-shaped body, and its little eyes are popping up at the top, like this. And then, do you know how many legs a crab has? Sonny? Oh, I was going to ask Sonny if he knew how many legs the crab has. Now, that is not the best crab. I've given it a bit of a smiley face. There you go. It's got very sharp claws at the end. In fact, it has got some little... There we go. Little claws at the front as well. Snip, snip, snip. So the crab. What information do you know about a crab? Well, I know that it walks sideways like that. So I could write that bit of information. It walks is a funny word. Walks sideways. There we go. It walks sideways. So that's the information that I'm going to put on that. Now I'm going to draw one more and then we're going to do a bit of labelling. I might have a go at a penguin. Where's my penguin book? Let me get my penguin book. See if I can find a really good picture of... Oh, look at that penguin. Oh, look at it looking after its little chick. They sit on their mummy's and daddy's feet. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful penguin. Now, I think that is a good picture to copy, isn't it? So I'm going to have a little go, get my black, see if I can draw a penguin. And then we might label the penguin as well. I'm not sure it's going to be very, very brilliant, but... Okay, so go down. I know you can see a little bit, so that's okay. And then the beak is very long and it goes down. And then he has a very yummy big tummy. Keeps him nice and warm. And then we've got a bit of fur at the bottom. And we've got some big feet coming out with quite massive claws, actually. And then we've got a little bit of pattern there. Pattern. And then its beak. And then I can't see its eye, but I'm sure its eye is probably about there. And then we need to give it a wing. Go down. Okay, I'm just going to colour that in a little bit so you can see where the wing is on my penguin. There we go. So that is my penguin. And then I could write a little bit about my penguin, but I haven't got enough room. So what I am going to do for you guys is to label one of my animals, and I'm going to label a shark. And this is going to be quite nice to draw as well. So I'll get a grey. And label it just means that I write all the different parts. Now this shark is going to have very sharp teeth because they do have very sharp teeth. And they have a big fin, a shark fin. Now I've rushed it a little bit, but the shark looks a little bit like a shark and that's the fin. And if I wanted to label it, I would, next to the fin at the top, I would write the word fin. And then I would write sharp teeth, sharp teeth. And then I would write fin underneath. And I could even, there we go. And then I could draw some little fish as well, because I know the shark would like to eat some little fish, and I can label the fish. So you could choose which animal that you would like to draw and label, so you're giving a bit of information about that one particular sea creature. And I haven't finished my book, but I'm sure you can think of some different things to put in yours. Think of your title. You could write by and then write your name. I could write by Mrs. Atkinson. And then have a little go at drawing some of the creatures, writing down all the creatures maybe that you remember from the story. give us a little bit of information about it as well. I've waffled on for long enough, I'm very sorry. Have a go. Lots of love. See you soon. Bye.